What's going on, noodles? Let's get into it. All right, back at it with Dark Souls, so let's get on in it. Have you guys seen Tim Curry passed away? Freaking A, dude. We lost Dolly Parton yesterday, and now we lost Tim Curry today. Sucks. So, rest in peace, Tim Curry. I just watched Legend again for the upteenth time. Love that movie. Just the other day, and then I also just watched the old 90s It movie last night, so that was fun. And then Tim Curry dies today, so dang, what a way. I love me some Tim Curry, so rest in peace to him as well. So today, just to kind of move on from that somber note, we are going to do the butterfly. So we actually are going to go do that stuff. What would be the best route to go? Honestly, not that way. We need to go this way to the elevators. I was supposed to do some farming and I didn't. I didn't do any farming. So whoops. Oh well. Which is fine. We'll just get some farming done today and hopefully I don't die too many times to lose my souls. So we will see. I want to get, like I said before, I want this weapon to be at least close, if not at a plus 10 when it comes to when we go to do Sin's Fortress. That will make life so much easier for us if we can have it at that point. Let's see. Do. So where we gotta go, we got to go all the way down here over to Andre. Whee! I gotta get used to the axe again. Playing on Dark Souls 3, you know, I love the way that axe is on there. So this one, it's a little more wonky. There we go. It's just so stop animation. Guys, they have also, just kind of was watching Twitter game news and whatnot the other day. Freaking Witcher 3 is coming out with a remastered version. And it's kind of funny because they already kind of remastered in a sense, but nowhere near to the degree that they're doing it right now. And all of us that already own the Witcher game get it for free. So that's freaking cool. CD Projekt Red is just hitting it out of the park right now with what they're doing. They do Phantom Liberty, and then they also give out these free DLC updates for Cyberpunk, and then now they do this for the other stuff coming out. It's just really cool. All right, so we can actually modify the axe and get it up to a +2 now, or a +6. But I'm also like, do I want to do that, or do I want to save that and level up another axe? Because honestly, I kind of wouldn't mind leveling up another axe. We could do the butcher's knife, which is really good. And then we have the gargoyle tail axe. Let me see, gargoyle tail axe, and then what I have right now, modify. It's at 152. That would bring it to 152. We've got enough large shards to bring it up that much. Do I have any soul thingies? I don't remember. No. And then we have the Firekeeper soul that we can't use right now because I gotta wait. Gotta wait till we get to either Anor Londo, or I gotta backtrack all the way back to the Chaos Princess, and I'm just not doing that right now. Not while on stream. That was one of the other things I was supposed to do in the background. So we're just gonna skip all that for right now. When I dodge this dude and get around him, we're not going to fight him just yet. I will lose anyway, I'm pretty sure of it. Alright, so welcome to Moonlight Butterfly Land. Whee! But The Witcher 3 is getting an update, like big old remaster. They're supposedly enhancing the combat and fixing some stuff that needing to get fixed, I guess. And I just think it's really cool. Now, personally, I have not really played The Witcher 3 like that since PlayStation 4. I beat it on the PlayStation 4, and then I bought it for the Switch. I bought it for PC, which I try to mainly play it on my Steam Deck. I don't really play it anywhere else. But I've been trying to get back into it, and I guess this is going to be my excuse to play again, which is cool. Now, I will say the axe is kind of fun for this part, because it was like we're chopping trees. But yeah, I'm like, oh man, I should do maybe I should live stream a playthrough. But there's so much to it. I don't know how long that would take. And especially only playing 2 hours a day. I think that's going to take a long time to get that done. All right. So, Brute Night. Cool. There is a secret passage here with our bonfire. And this is what we want. Now we are going to actually kindle this bonfire. We still have to get enough humanities to go and save Solaire, so that was the other thing that I need to do is to get that at some point. I gotta go farm the humanities in the sewers. So I'm gonna try and make it an effort this weekend and take some time and just go and do that. It doesn't take long. Especially if we have our humanities up to level 10, then it should work fine. Oh god, we're gonna get stun locked. Ow. I swear it's like they get like a weird damage multiplier every time they hit you. Camera's gonna kill me. All right, there we go. See, times like this, when you turn around and where is it at? This kind of crap happens. Do it again. Whatever. It did it a minute ago where the camera was like not in a good position. All right, this is going to be kind of the be all tell all if we can actually get through this part without getting merkled too bad. So, FYI, there is this tree. We're not doing too bad of damage. I mean, honestly, if I really need to, I can go back to Andre. Upgrade the axe to a little bit better. Part of me just wants to use the butcher's axe just because it's more machete-like, and I like swords more than axes in this game. Ah! You got a weird toad. There we go. He disappeared. Weird, creepy tree things. I don't know if these can hurt you. Nope. Possibly not. Let's go here. What are they doing? My dog's being silly. Alright, that's going to lead us to where I kind of want to go. Alright, there's a stone statue there. Well, I guess we will try it out, because we're going to go to the bonfire anyway. Let me get rid of these guys, and then we'll fight the stone dude. He didn't get up, which is good. And we're getting all these souls of the Proud Knight and stuff like that, which is going to help us out. Whee! Stop it with your tongue lickies. I don't like it. Funny thing too, I noticed that I didn't change my game yesterday. So when streaming Warhammer 3, instead it was showing as Dark Souls 3, so that's funny. Alright, yeah, we're not doing a whole lot of damage to this, so we may need to just go to Andre and up our weapon for now. I can get more large stuff and all that later. For now, we'll just stick with this weapon because it's doing its job. We'll go to Andre and level it up a bit. I don't know if I could stream Witcher 3. I feel like everybody and their mom that does streams and stuff are going to be doing that game. All that spell does is it gets you to a point where you can't move. It slows you down and makes you heavy, and then you just can't move at all. So it can kind of get you and sneak up on you. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, yep. I did it. Yeah, boy. All right, let's go back to Andre and give him some souls so we can level up our weapon so it does a little bit more damage than it's doing right now. Ow. That should have dodged. I rolled right into it. Let's see, let's see. So that little pathway there, that leads to the Hydra down there, and I definitely don't want to go do that right now. I'd rather get the butterfly, because then if we get the butterfly, I can use that to level up. And then, once I level up, then we'll go after the Hydra and get that area kind of knocked out. That's the area to get to the DLC if we have the right item for it, but we don't right now. But we can go and free her if anything. We should be able to do that at least. Hi, Andre. I need you to modify my battle axe, make that a +6. And if we can, we're going to reinforce that, baby. Just going to do it. And then, the butcher's knife or the tail? Oh, the gargoyle axe seems to do more damage, though. I'm going to put it on that. We'll level it up, see how it goes. And then, I have the box, right? I need to buy some stuff from him, too. And I need to get the seal from him at some point. What's up, Hager? How you doing today? Let's see. Yeah, bottomless box. Whoops. Let's put all the weapons we're not using in there. That way I don't have them filling up my inventory that I don't need. I'm going to keep the hand axe because I'm thinking of leveling that up at some point too. We'll keep all the axes. We're going to put everything else up. Oops, nope, not the short bow. Put these shields up because I'm not using them. Well, we can get the target shield out. That might come in handy at some point. Crash shield is going to be useful here in a minute. All right. I've made a great discovery. Oh, you're going to win a Nobel Prize, huh? What'd you... Well, I would ask what you discovered, but maybe you shouldn't say so it doesn't get stolen. Let's see. How many... I'm gonna save those. If I wanted to buy it, because I can buy this stuff from him too, can't I? Yeah. Ah, poop. What the hell? There we go.
Get yourself.
Neither of us want you to go hollow. Wonder if I can... I guess we could use those right now, just to see if we can level up that axe. Use. And I'm doing pretty good. I'm tired today. I at least got more sleep than I did the night before, but did some work this morning, and then now I'm just tired. Let's see, reinforce. Yeah, we can keep reinforcing this. I can't get it to a +5 though. Need 3, I only got 1, so I need 2 more. And with that, that puts it at, let's see, 130 and then 171. So yeah, now we're gonna keep using the battle axe for now. Back we go. Now the funny thing, if we make it, I feel like I've missed that by the skin of my butt cheeks. If we make it enough souls, because we need 20k to get the Crest of Artorias, and then we can go in the back there. We're gonna need that at some point to be able to go after Sif. Look at that, even one-handed now we're actually doing some damage. But I also don't want to go towards Sif just yet. I want to save that for us so we can get the alternative cutscene and, you know, make us sad. So that's what we're going to go for. I think it has a little more meaning to it, though, which is awesome. You should not have iframes. We're still doing pretty good damage, though, albeit a little more now, which is nice. And then we're going to be harvesting some of these purple things, which would have really been nice to have in Blighttown. But oh well, that's fine. But that's what we need the Crest of Artorias is for this door right here. So we're going to go ahead and rest again, just so that we have our spawn point here. And let's move forward. I wonder how much damage we do against those knights now. Hopefully enough. What do we have? Fireball and Fire Orb. That should be enough to do the damage we need. Let's see. Kablooey! Oh yeah. Oh, that's doing some good damage. Wow! Fireball did that. Wonderful. Be wary of forest. You know what? That's actually a good note. Yeah, that's why you'll have the noble prize, because you won't tell nobody. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Oh boy. Let's go through here. I really do need to go back and play Witcher 3, though. Just kind of going off what I was talking about earlier. And play the DLCs, because I've never actually beaten the expansions or anything. I've beaten the story mode, but I've never gone back to like get all the items or any of that. And then on my PC, that's where I was trying to play the game slow and get those items so I would actually have them. It doesn't pop up, so you may have wrote it. If you did your thing of deleting things, though, you might have wrote it and then deleted it before it actually popped up on my side. Because the only things I have on my side are just that you made a great discovery, and that's why you'll win the Nobel Prize. That's it. So I don't know what the discovery is, if you did write that. Boop, 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 boop. I got pineapple pin stuck in my head right now. Ah! Chop down the giant stones. Dark Spirit Joker. Hello. Well, that's new. Hello. Mr. Joker? Are you gonna dodge? Okay, well, bye. Huh. All right. Knock that away, and now we can get the Witch Beatrice. So if we summon her, I believe here, and then we can summon her before the Four Kings fight. Later, we can go and pick up her armor and stuff along that edge in the Valley of the Drakes that I was talking about at one point. What is this? Oh, cool. Got a humanity. I just replaced the one we spent at the other. Okay, so here we are going to need to swap shields because... Yes, this is the one we need. My favorite, my crushed shield, my darling. So, with that being said, because we're going to want to keep that, let's get rid of this, and let's put the fire hand on our main attack hand. Oh, butterfly! Oh, you're a big, beautiful butterfly. I feel like none of my attacks was doing good there. Whee! Ooh! That one always hurts. My fireballs are not going towards it at all. I guess because it's completely immune to magic, so that's fun. All right, here it comes. And dead. Yay! We beat the night butterfly. Yay! Ah, perfect. That gives us just enough to go and get the Steel of Artorias, which is just what we want. All right. There are still some items over there that I want to go and grab, but first we're going to run over here. We're going to grab the coal that's on top of here, and then we're going to go back and get the crest. Now the crest is fun because we can use that to soul farm very easily the forest people. We can farm the Kokries. Or, right? Kokries or Kokiris? Babe? What are the forest people in Zelda? Kokries or Kokiris? Kokiri? Yeah. We can farm the Kokiris. Anyway. Watchtower basement key and the divine ember and the homeward bone, which is also gonna help us to unlock the shortcut to where Havel is. Lovely. So we're gonna get to fight Havel today too, possibly. It could have. Here, let me see real fast. I will double check. Do 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 do. I don't see anything as far as it being banned. None. So I'm not sure. I don't know why it's not being shown there for you or for me. You could try again, see if it shows, because it's not showing. It didn't show it there at all, and I don't know why. All right, so we got the coal. We're gonna use a homeward bone just to go back. That'll get us back at least to this part, and then we can just run our happy butts down and get to our good boy. Hiya! I gotta ask you a question. Hiya! Oh shit. No! Let me chop you. And then we'll come back, grab the items that are around, get some nice juicy souls, because that's going to be a really nice little farm spot dealing with those giants, because they drop for, I forget how much they drop. Dang it. But they didn't drop a lot. And enough for us to farm, which will be nice. Because we're going to need that. Chop, 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 chop. Uh-oh. Yay, he didn't hurt me. This dude always murks me. Might be able to actually fight him soon, though. If not now, we might be able to. Could try. Yes, I shall give you the divine ember. And then I would like to purchase the crest of Artorias. Now we got to go and get those things, because having the smith box and repairer box, we're going to need that. Especially when we go to the DLC. Maybe, maybe not, though, actually. We gone to the queen. We want a meditation session. Who, the queen of YouTube? All right, now we got that. We got the crest of Artorias. So I'm definitely set up now to like soul farm if I want to. As long as you don't join the forest people, the forest covenant, you can soul farm their people. And there's a way to do it, which I will demonstrate here in a moment, because we got to head back that way anyways. And the reason I'm not homeward boning over there just to make it quicker is just because I want to collect these guys. Oh, I mean, there's no queen in this one. In Dark Souls 2, there's a queen. And here we have Princess Gwen. But even she's not real. She's just an illusion. I wish there was a queen in this one. That would be kind of fun. No. You cannot grab me and give me a bad hug. Do. Let's see. I'm going to show you guys how to farm this, because this is fun. If you don't know, it's kind of funny, but we shall show you the fun tricks of this game. Let's see. So Crest of Artorias, we can come and fight Sif at some point, but I don't want to do that. Like I said, I'm waiting for the DLC. We're going to go through that, and then we'll go and get Sif. Bye! Come on. Bye! And that's how you do it for an easy few K souls. You just come through here and do that. If I can, though, we are going to go ahead and grab the Black Bow of Ferris over here. Let's see. There's the cleric guy. Where's the thief dude? Oh, thief boy. Oh, I'm sorry. There you are. There's Thief Boy. Mr. Zip Zap. So, fight them normally, or because they do hit really hard. Oh no! I've been invaded. Crap. That's not fun. Ah, fuck. No, I'm not going to indict the invader. I didn't even fight him. Why do I think orange cats are crazy? Orange cats are always crazy. I don't know. I think it's in their DNA. Orange cats are crazies and calicos are unpredictable. Can never tell a calico's next move. My neighbor had a calico cat. She used to love to come and get pets. And then she would attack you straight up every time. Hello, Mr. Thief Dude. There you are, Mr. Thief Dude. Come here, Mr. Thief Dude. I'm surprised we got invaded. Uh-oh. We didn't do it right. Come on, guys. There he goes. Phew. Saved us from that one. All right, there's the warrior guy that's up here. We're going to take care of him. And then if we go further that way, we will get to Ferris and get their black bow. That's kind of what we want. Axe attack, axe. Oh, you kick me, do you? Oh yeah, I forgot. I changed the hands. That's okay. Damn, will you die? So, real quick, just to show, look, we've already got 13,000 souls. Like, that's freaking cool. So you come and talk to this dude, and that's how you join the Forest Covenant over here. We are not going to do that. There are a couple coals we can actually get over here. Or at least a coal. There's armor that's over here. I think. Right? Yeah. Yeah. And it's not a mimic, so no worries. And you get the stone armor. So you can be a stone juggernaut. So for anybody wanting to do heavy armor, that's a really good heavy armor set. Got the mushroom people. These guys are redonkulous and hit like trucks. Let's see. Oh, my fireball does a lot to them, which is great. Get back here. Don't tell your mom. Don't do it. I said don't tell your mom. Hi, Mom. Woo. My fireball does absolutely not a whole lot to him. I mean, it does some damage. What about fire orb? Ah, it does some damage. Oh my goodness. Come on. 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 Oh, you saw that? Homeboy hit me and almost murdered me with one shot. We're trying to get that chest in the middle. That's what we're going for. How many souls did these guys drop? 1,000? That's not too bad. Get some gold pine resin. You have 5 cats at home and 5 outside who invade. Oh, hold on. 5 cats who invade neighboring areas, chasing cats out of my house. I'm patrolling the area in the morning. They escort me until I reach the garage dump. Or the garbage dump. Ha! Yeah, cats are pretty okay. I'm more of a dog person. Ow! Jeez Louise, these guys hit so hard. Take this. I don't want to use up all my fire because I want to be able to use it on Ferris. Come on. Ow. Chop, 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 chop. Come on. There we go. I was sweating there. All right, and this should give the enchanted coal, if I remember right. Yeah, or enchanted ember, whatever. Okay, so from where we were, okay, you don't have to deal with them anymore. There's no need. Ferris. Ah, we gotta go back across the bridge. And we'll see these guys again when we go to the tree over in Blighttown at some point. But cool beans! Got that stuff. And we got another coal, which we can give not to Andre, but to the mage guy that's underneath the bridge in New Orlando. Alright, so Ferris is over here. And then we can get the black bow of Ferris, which is like the best bow in the game. It's supposed to be the best bow in the game, I believe. Depends on what you define as best bow. Oh, that's a knight. You are not who I'm looking for. Let's see. Don't be afraid of me. Come on. There we go. See? It's not too bad. Oh, you tried to stab. No, well, you don't do that here. You want a fireball for the face? Ow! I would have thought it would stagger him a little bit, but no. There we go. Barbecue night. I'm not the crazy person who appears on TV. The cats that are inside the house sit in the yard and don't go inside. Those that are outside, I just feed them. So you're not the crazy cat person that we see on TV all the time? No. That's what my neighbor does. My neighbor has a buttload of cats. There's Ferris. Ah! Come on. Ah! All right, I'm not timing things right. Burn! Oh, that hit for a lot. Ooh, you missed. Uh-oh. Didn't miss that time. Stop being fast. Stupid Ferris and her bow of tricks. Don't. Just going in the water. Acting like you're a range person. Ah, got her. Well, you see what I mean? When it does like this, you can't tell crap. Stupid trees. Twin humanities, Ferris's hat, and the black bow of Ferris. Perfect. All right, let's zip on out of here. I'm not dealing with those guys right now. Those are kind of all the items for the most part in that area. Now we're gonna go. Ooh, we got 23k souls, so let's level up a little bit here. We want to get our endurance up. We'll put 1 point in endurance and 1 point in the strength, just because I do want to start getting the axe attacks to be a little bit stronger. I love the force sounds of this game. Hope you're doing great. Of course, Commando. We're doing awesome today. It's a good day. Well, it's a good day despite the fact that Tim Curry passed away today, which really sucked. We lost Dolly Parton yesterday. Tim Curry was today. And I lost a chicken last night. Or not last night, but the night before. Sadly, she passed away of old age. And now her sister, Chicken, is sad. And I don't know if you've ever seen a sad chicken, but it is not a fun sight to see. The poor thing. And I'm worried that she's going to pass away too. And it worries me because I really like her. She's a cool chicken, even though she never lets me pet her. All my other ones love or don't mind it, at least when I pet them. They'll waddle down and let me do it. But her, she's never been about that. But yeah, I'm just worried because she's the last of the original flock from my mom's flock that she had before we got our flock. And damn, upgrading our axe, we're doing a lot more damage to these suckers now. But yeah, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good. We got I don't know if you were here for it, but we did get the moonlight butterfly, so that has been taken care of. Stop being a nuisance. Ugh. There we go. I keep forgetting that I changed the buttons. Damn. Yes, use my pyromancies. I wasn't sure if stone would be affected by fire so much. Elite. My favorite night set. Hiya. Hiya. Uh-oh. That hit the tree. There we go. How about a fireball, Scarecrow? All right, we grab that. Made Nigel, yeah, exactly. And what I was saying too earlier, not for the client, dude. That's what I was gonna say. A couple nights ago, I was going to sleep watching Legend, one of my favorite movies of all time. I love that movie, and I love him in that movie. He portrayed the devil, but he did such a good job. It's just phenomenal, right? He's a phenomenal character actor. And then I was just watching the 90s It movie last night too. So then I wake up today and it's, oh, Tim Curry passed away. I mean, I'm very surprised he hasn't passed sooner just because of his stroke and everything. And he seemed to be doing so well coming back from that. So it just sucks. And then to come find out Dolly Parton was battling cancer of some kind or whatever. And that's ended up succumbing to it, I guess, because she seemed to be doing well just a couple months ago, but things change very quickly for people. So that just sucks, but you know. But yeah, rest in peace, Nigel Thornberry, Pennywise, Darkness, all of that. He is just such a cool character actor. I don't think we get anyone that's come to him like that. I would say equivalency wise, I can't name anybody that's as good a character actor as he is. Not nowadays, at least. We got some that are pretty good. All right, so can I level up one more time? Oh, I'm just shy a couple souls. Hold on. Let me get them. I'm gonna grab them right here from these two. It might be enough. I don't know though. These guys only drop 100, right? Wham! Because now we're gonna go do the second part of this area, which is the Hydra. That was enough, right? Oh, yeah, I forgot. This one doesn't tell you. Which is the Hydra, and then we'll unlock Havel's location. I'm trying to think, like, chronologically what would be best and where to start. Access, bottomless box. No, level up. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, we're just going to pump it into strength for right now. All right. So again, dexterity would be the better option. Just saying, if you're going for more of a pyromancer spellcaster build without really using axes, you know, because axes are our weapon of choice. So we want the axe to do more damage. So we got to scale it with it, right? So that's why I'm pumping points into strength. But if you wanted to just make a pyromancer build in this game, my recommendation would go longsword or maybe the rapier and just do like a spellcaster. Like you would an intellect build. You would build for a certain weapon and then leave the stats there and pump it into intellect or whatever. Since this doesn't vibe off of intellect, faith, or any of that stuff, there's no point to put any points in those. So we're just pumping into strength, but 45 dex would make your spellcasting faster. That would be the only reason to do that. All right, let's do this area now. Oh, you brought it. Yay, thank you, baby. You are the best. Pepsi. Yeah, not sponsored. I didn't think anyone wanted to hear my ice crunching. So I muted myself for a minute there. All right, come to me. Ah! No! Some of my bitch. Damn it. That's okay. We can come back for it in a bit. All right. I'm trying to think. We'll come back for that. Oh, hold on. I think I can do that in this one, right? If we quit to the title screen and come back, I might be able to get it to spawn. I think it works in this game like it did in the others. Ha! It did. Yes! Ha ha! I got it. Perfect. I didn't want to miss out on those. We need those. Especially now I can actually make the battle axe a plus, it's already a +6, right? So we can make it a +7? Oh no, we can make it a +9. Haha. Ha. And we got more bows and arrows. Whee! And there's gonna be another bonfire that's over here. So I'm not gonna go back and do our weapon just yet. But there's also the Black Knight that's right here. See the the blood pools? That's because of this guy. Hee hee. I want to see where he goes. That's gonna bug my camera eyes. Yeah. Come on, you sucker. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, I won. And the grass crest shield, so we can get our stamina boosts if we want. All right. Did he drop it? No. We just got the blue chunk. Shit. Damn. Oops. Well, okay. That was a thing. Do I or don't I? I'm gonna put that back on. Not that it's gonna be helpful at all right now, but it could. All right, we gotta try not to die. Don't die. Don't die. Don't do it. Don't ever die. Goonies never say die. I was using the wrong fire move. It's not what I wanted. Speaking of which, we need to go back. Ah! Ah! Eh. We need to go back. Sorry, I was trying to think. And go to... I gotta go to Chaos Princess area anyway. Like I said, I'll probably do that off stream though. I'm gonna try and make it a thing where I do that. Like as soon as stream ends, I just go and do that real quick. But I need to go back there, give her the soul firekeepers. No, wait, no. No. I can't do that, can I? Wait. Because I'm trying to think. No, we just got the one Firekeeper soul, right? Yeah. That's the one we picked up, so that's not the one that goes for the lady. I'm pretty sure once we beat Lautrec, that's how we get her soul back. So, yeah. So never mind. I think I can go to the princess, give her this soul, up my Estus, and still be okay. Which is what I want to try and make sure of. Alright, let's go there. I gotta get my souls back. Get my souls back, because I'm a stupid face that fell off for trying to be funny about stuff. Because I forgot, when you fight the Black Knights, the weapons and stuff will spawn in your inventory or whatever. Alright, so we go here. We're going to go here first. And this is going to bring us to this bonfire. Which I don't want to kindle, but I kind of want to kindle because I do use it. Oh, I forgot we're hollowed now. Fudge. The thing is, with that twin humanities that we picked up, plus the one, we actually, I think we're at where we needed to be for the 30, but that would be all of my humanities, and I don't want to do that. I learned the hard way, when you use up all of your humanities, what can happen. So, all right, so we do that. And this will lead you to New Anor Londo, or no, it won't. Not New Anor Londo. This leads you to the Valley of the Drakes. So we're gonna go here real quick, because there's an item I want to grab. Do. This is why elevators have music. Bum 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 bum. Do. Bum 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 bum. There we go. Hope you enjoyed my elevator music. Now, Valley of the Drakes. Part 2. One-handed is still not doing a lot, but we are not doing a lot of damage at all to this thing, so yeah, I don't think it's going to be worth it. Never mind. Oh, it myrtled itself. Well, that's funny. All right, never mind. We are doing like absolutely no damage to them, really. Not enough to justify coming down here and fighting them at the moment. Typically, by this point, you're gonna want a plus 10 or more weapon. That's how we judge it. Alright, we're just gonna come back up here. I'm not gonna rush. Already did, so spawn point's still gonna be there. But now we can come up here and we can go and do the Hydra. Hopefully, we actually do have enough to get that done. If not, we are going to have to run back to Andre and get that taken care of with him, because Chihuahua, it's not going to be fun to fight this thing if we're not doing really any damage to it. Alright, let it kind of spew at us and we can farm these golems. Alright, here come the beams. Let's see what it does. No. No. Ow, double whammy. Eat a fireball. Yeah, it seems like two-handing this is the way to go if we're going to attack with it. Because if not, we like do no damage one-handed. None at all. Let's drink this. Hello, you. Oh, another thing is if you think you can use the Hydra to cheese Havel, good luck, because that's not a thing. That sadly does not exist. And I've tried. Havel does not come out of that tower. Come to me. Embrace the bastard's curse. 50 points to Gryffindor, whoever gets that right, or where that comes from. Alright, you bastard. Come and fight me. Come and face me. Be careful, there is a drop off. You can't see it very well, but there is a drop off. Damn it, I missed. What do you mean you missed? I missed. Knight armor. Oh, you know what? Crap, not that one. There we go. I didn't think about it. I need the freaking ring on. Duh. One head gone. Don't go forward. Don't move ahead. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Because if you go too far ahead, it's gonna suck. Another head gone. Come on, you stinking Hydra. I am Hercules. I will beat you. It's not like the true Hydra, though, where the heads grow back and more of them in its place. That Hydra sucks. Not a whole lot of health left. Nope, didn't hit that. Oh, I smacked it a little bit. Attack! Hold on, Buggle. In the middle of a fight. 1 second. What's your question, bub? You done with spelling and done with your math? Okay, now do your journal, or read and then do your journal for me. Same thing we've been doing. Remember I told you that was good. We're going to be doing for a little bit. It's just telling me about what, giving me a summary of the book you read. Got it. One more. Might be able to fire orbit. Fire! Yay! We won! Fireball! Dragon scale and a dust crown ring. Nice! What does that do again? I forget. I think that ups your spell. Yeah. So grants extra magic castings but halves our HP. Which is not something we really want to do, but could come in handy down the road. So, okay, here's the trick. This is what we want to do. So we're going to quit out. And then we're going to go back in. Because what this is going to do is kind of reload the area in a sense. Because now we're going to go and fight a golden golem that's down here. And we're going to free the Princess of Ulasil. And I also want to test out if we get the Dust Crown, if that will up our pyromancy attacks at all. So we're going to do that as a test as well. There should be, yep, there he is, the golden golem. Hello, golden golem. My, what a big golem things you have. Ooh. Eesh. Yeah. One more. Ah ha ha. And you want to be careful because you swing wildly and then you hit her, and that's not good.
Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am dust of Ulasil. I come from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here long, so before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulasil, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
Yes, it would be.
I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. Thou art in need. Pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
Thank you. May the great flames guide thee. So now we got to go all the way back. Her signature should be on the ground. We'll talk to her. We'll summon her and talk to her again. Use up all her dialogue. And then we got to reload the area once more. And then we go back to where the golem was, and her outfit and everything should be there, which also have the crown of dusk. So if you're doing a magic build, this is something you definitely want to pick up. Given that I'm not sure if pyromancies work with it, we are going to find out though. Okay. It didn't give me a yes or no, so I wasn't sure if it actually worked.
It is an honor to see thee then. I should follow thy wishes.
So we'll learn her gesture, which is the proper bow. And you can purchase from her hidden body, cast, repair, and chameleon, hidden weapon. So these are all the, if you remember in Dark Souls 3, this was the scroll of Ulasil that we found in the swamp. And it's the same spells. So this is where it originates. I don't need any of these because we're not using that kind of magic. Or the catalysts. I don't need any of that. So I'm not going to worry about it. But we are going to talk to her.
Long after I had relinquished all hope, so gleeful was I. My faith in me. The sorcerers of Ulasil differ from one another. It is difficult to explain, but Ulasil sorcerers are different. When somewhat of an approximation, mine sorcerers are in straight line. We don't have all of it concealed. Is there found some fascination in this discrepancy?
Okay, so same thing. So I was looking it up. Google says,
summon me again. I wish to be of assistance. May the flames guide thee.
thank you, Miss Ulasil lady. So Facebook says that the Crown of Dusk does boost pyromancies in Dark Souls 1, but does not boost it in Dark Souls 3. Which makes sense, because in Dark Souls 3 you actually have rings that boost pyromancies, so you don't have to worry about it in Dark Souls 3 like that. Dark Souls 1 though, all the sorceries are like pyromancies 2 are, I guess, considered sorcery, maybe in the codes, because the Dragon Crest ring or Dragon's Bellows ring or whatever that we have, that helps to boost our damage for our pyromancies. So everything we do, it gets boosted with that, which is nice. So I'm wondering with this, and like I said, we're going to double check and test it out some more, if the pyromancies actually will work for this. Now, part of me, I'm not gonna lie, really wants to say screw the axe challenge part of our Let's Play here. Just because I want to swap it over to using like Quailag's sword or something. But I don't think that I don't know if that one holds up in PvE as well as it does in PvP. PvP is like where that weapon will shine. Alright, so we got that. We got the antiquated dress. We get the crown of Ulasil, or the crown of Dusk, which boosts it will raise all manner of magic. So but it damage suffered by magic attacks are also raised. So if magic attacks hit us, we're gonna get hit for more than normal. But we also dish out more than normal too, which is great. So honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and equip it right now because that might come in handy against Havel here. We'll see. We'll see how we look. Look how beautiful we are. We're so pretty. Spicy gnocchi, so pretty right now. All right, let us go. And now it's time to fight Havel. We're going to get Havel's ring, which we are not going to be using at all in this playthrough. Not at all. Since we are sorceries and we only have 2 ring slots, there's really only 1 or 2 rings I would really want to use. And one of them we get from Lotric, but we can never take it off. So if we want to use it, we can. We just got to know we can never take it off. And Havel. There he is. Look at that. Look at that douchebag. My head's right there, but look at that. Look at him hiding. Sup, Havel? Ow. Dadgummit, Havel. Let's see how much my magic does to you. Don't you do that. Don't hide behind your giant dragon tooth. Oh God. It's a duel to the death. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. That is not the right game. Stop it, Havel. Woo! Stop stop blocking. And dead. Ooh, I was scared for a second. Alright, that gives us Havel's ring. Beautiful, beautiful. That ring, if you don't know, it ups your equip load so you can wear even heavier stuff and still be able to move around somewhat freely. At least if that's your game. Definitely want Havel's ring if you're doing like heavy armors and big weapons. If you're doing heavy armor and not so big weapons, it's still useful just to kind of up that equip load. Alright, and then look where we are. We're back where we fought the stray demon and all that. Up at the top of the roof here. Back in the Undead Burg, which is fun, right? We don't need to stay there, though. Well, let me think real quick. Okay. Where are we at time-wise? Oh, yeah, we're still good on time. So, we got the Moonlight Butterfly. We got the Hydra. We freed Dusk. Got what I kind of wanted for Dusk Crown and all that. So the next point of action would be honestly going to do the DLC at this point. But we can't do the DLC without, I think, without getting into... Well, no. Never mind. What am I talking about? We still got Anne Orlando and all that. Never mind. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm being dumb. What we are going to do is come up here, though. We are going to go to Andre, because we got to go there anyway to get to Anorlando. So we come over here. I'm not going to worry about ding-dongs up on the roof shooting at me. Should be able to dodge their stuff. Serpentine. Serpentine! I'm like, wait a minute. No, we haven't even gone to Anorlando yet. Plus, the last thing we want to do is get the DLC, because that actually can soft lock your ass in there if you don't have the Lord Vessel to warp out. Woo! That would have been stupid. Hey, are you still here, Solaire? Nah, he's not here. Okay, so Dragon is still alive. So I guess we'll risk it. Not that it matters. I can come over here and go under because we already got the gate open. I knew it, you bastard dragon. That's okay though, because we can come here. We'll just go this route. I never got the Drake sword, did I? We should probably do that for funsies. Ow. How am I missing that every freaking time? All right. See, this is where I get off topic. Do I even have the stats for this? No, that's an 18. Longbow we do. Short bow too. Well, let me do longbow. We got 43 arrows. There we go. I want to see something. It's gonna take a lot of arrows, FYI. Trying to time it right so where I can get both each time. Damn it. And then if I can double the shots up like that, it's not gonna take as long. Just don't move. We're in the good spot right here. Now, if the bow was upgraded and doing more damage, we would get this a hell of a lot faster too. But I didn't do that for this character. I'm just doing this for completion crap. Y'all don't have to do this. If you're not going to use the Drake sword, there's no point. Drake sword's fun for some stuff, but it's kind of a shit sword, to be quite honest. It gets outplayed very quickly. Very, very quickly. I didn't get my second shot, but that's okay. Oh, I forget how many arrows this takes. So boring. Come on, the wagon. Let me get your tail sword. There it goes. Bye-bye. Alright, got the Drake sword for funsies. I'm poisoned. I don't care. Ooh. Well, let me go to the bonfire first. Hold on. So I'm saving my souls so I can get the repair box, armor box, and the other one. I'm trying to like remind myself why I'm holding on to these things. And then once we get the repair box and all that, then I'll spend my souls on leveling up. But did we ever beat the whatchamacallit? The Black Knight that's up here? I don't think so. Let's go do that. I don't know if I'll be able to block his attacks. Let me see if I can sneak up here. Maybe, maybe not. Well, we're gonna try it. Is he still here? He is still here. Let's see if I can get up. Back attack. I got a fireball for you. Oh, we're so much stronger. Sadly, we didn't get the freaking sword though, but that's okay. Not that we would have used it on this character, at least not this playthrough. Maybe in my own subsequent playthroughs if I wanted to keep this character going and alive. But I think if I was to continue playing a this kind of character, it would be my dexterous one that I was working on. Which I'm still working on. I just haven't been playing in a minute, other than for stream. Now we're gonna go up this way. And we're gonna skip all the bull crap because I don't care. I don't care. We're off to Sin's fortress anyway. Sin's bag of wieners. Sucker. No, and denied. My god, I do so much damage now. At least the axe is putting in its actual work now, which is good. It just seems like once you pass that +5 threshold, things actually work out weapon-wise. Because then everything below becomes trash. Now, we're still not hitting those dragons for very much, but that's okay. Yeah, I was like, what do we gotta do? So we gotta go Sin's Fortress and then enter Orlando. Given our time, I think I can zip through Sin's Fortress fast enough to where we save next week for Enter Orlando and do that, do Enter Orlando and then start the DLC. Because once we get the warping around part, we should be fine to do the DLC and be okay. Because that's what we need to be able to get out of it. If not, we soft lock ourselves and then we're screw-buckled. I don't need that. Do I have any extra soul thingies? I have one. Let's use it. Alright. That'll give us a little extra. Now, purchase. Because we're not going to be around him for a minute. So I want to grab those so we can repair our equipment or whatever if we need to. Don't get yourself killed. Oh, yeah. Then we're going to... Of course, gorgeous view is Andre. Big old beefy guy. All right. We want to reinforce our axe. Damn. I need one more to get it at a +9, or to get it from to +10. That sucks. So we could do this too, because this would be pretty good. I'm going to use it on this. I don't have enough strength though to wield it properly, but it would be fun to try. Great dragon axe. Chop, chop. All right. So like I said, I think we do have enough time to get through Sin's Fortress. So we are going to go do that. Oh, wait. Attune magic. Oh, I really want to use the Great Chaos Fireball. All right, we're going to have that. That's mainly for like bosses or whatever. Which we're back to our 8. We need to put points in attunement, damn it. Once I get my strength to 20, I think I'm just going to dump everything into attunement. Because endurance and all that, I think we're okay at the moment. Little trick here. See that little rectangle there? There's some debauchery there. Step on that. And that'll actually help you out in the long run. Ow! Stop it. Oh. No. Oh my gosh. Oh, I tried to do a jumping attack and that did not work. All right. We're gonna redo that. Let me go sit down and redo that because that did not go at all like I wanted. Plus, with, let me see, ring wise. Oh, that's right. Put on. We could do this, but look how much health it halves us at. You see what I mean? We get myrtled in like 2 hits, but it only increases. That was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It only grants us 4 more casts. Fireball was at 4, so that only got 2 extra casts. So I don't see it as being worth it. So let's put back, I mean, honestly, that the Tearstone ring or the blue Tearstone ring is the only one that I see that's actually worth it. We should, I don't know, if we put power within, that would help too, but really need more attunement. I want to make sure I have my damaging spells, because if not, it's not going to play right, and I don't want that to happen. We're not buffing ourselves to do more weapon damage. We're actually trying to use pyromancers or pyromancy as our main stuff. And oh my god, that thing did not reset. So, oops. Have a fireball. Have a fireball. Have a fireball. Ow. Ow. Why do you not do enough damage one-handed? What's up with that? Like, you gotta two-hand the axe just for it to do actual damage. Smash. I'm gonna have to hop on Dark Souls 3 after this just to see where the heck we are, because I forgot. I forgot where exactly. I think we were doing the swamp. Yeah, that's what we were doing. Never mind, because we're gonna do the Abyss Watchers and stuff. All right, let's drink up. Keep going. Oh, you know what I forgot to go get? No, well. I'm not going to worry about it now. See what I mean? Like, that's some bullshit. Why are we not doing actual damage with the axe one-handed? It just doesn't do any damage when we one-hand it. But when we two-hand it, it does massive damage. Which is kind of dumb. Alright, this shield's gonna save us. See, I never understand why people have an issue with Sin's Fortress. Is it annoying? Yes. Now, first time you ever come here, yeah, I can understand. It's some bullshit. But if you just pay attention, time things right, it's really not that bad. Damn, he didn't even die from the boulder. Chop, chop, chop. Ow! I thought I dodged that. Your reach sucks. Uh-oh. Shh. He's sleeping. Now, for those that don't know, Logan is behind that door. Do I have to save him? No, but as a walkthrough thing, that's where I'm going to show you guys what's up. All right, and then we've got our boy over here. Ah, shit. I slacked. I didn't mean to, but I slacked. Okay, the fact that that didn't even hit is annoying. Chop, chop. I was looking at Sigurd down there. Like, I need to get him. What I want to try and do, before we go up there, I'm going to grab what's in here real quick. Because this actually will come in handy. The iron ring? Or steel protection, that's right. Which, honestly, we are going to go ahead and equip that. Because that's going to help out way more than the other ring will for now. Against these physical attackers. Then we're going to go down the ladder, or the stairs, to the left. Because we're going to drop. Because there is a weapon. And you can get the Shodol. Good old Shodol. Now this part's a little tricky, because I don't want to hit him. Ah, shit. That's so good. I love Great Chaos Fireball. Ho ho!
Ah, where did you come from? Any news, I tell you?
Hello.
Ah, my son. Yes, indeed. I've run up against a wall, or a ball to be precise. I'm afraid I'm a bit tough.
Yep.
So here I sit in quite a pickle, but who knows? Perhaps we'll have another development. Perhaps I could try some rolling. Bah, no chance. My head is big.
All right, so that's pretty much what we need to do, is get the thing to go the other way. God, this is such a cool visual. All right, let's see. So what we want to do, not get hit. All right, run, 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 run. We're gonna run back over here. Damn it, I got an invader. Woo! What's up? Hey! Oh well, we died. Nah, no indictment, they're fine. All right, now I got to get back to where I was. That's the only bad thing with being not hollow. When the invaders want to show up right in the middle of Sin's Fortress of all places, but whatever. Oh, look, the plate's back up. So now we can use it to our advantage again. Come to me, please. No, he didn't get murdered the whole time. That's okay. Take that. Oh, that's some horse shit, you sneaky snake. Don't get tricked by their trifecta hit. That thing sucks. You think they're doing just the 1-2 and then they come back to you with that third one and you're out of stamina. Now, back to what we was doing. This time I'm not hollow, or I'm still hollow, so I'm not going to get invaded. I'm not wasting my humanities on being hollow or not hollow. There's just no point. All right, so Solaire should also be there to and enter Orlando for us. No. Denied. And he's going to help us as well. That is kind of the next spot that you see him to continue his quest. Along with Sigurd once we actually get... Ooh. You stinky weighty. Just wait for it. Don't be premature about stuff. And now we can attack her. Oh, let me through. And our souls should be right there. You don't have to fight that one. He won't attack as long as he's up against that wall, like he's sleeping or whatever. He won't attack you, which is fun. All right. Now this time, run your little heart off. Wait for the snake lady, because she is going to pop up. And the last thing you want to do is get stuck in that freaking corridor with snake lady and snake ding dong. Now for him, you can usually trigger that. He did not pop in like I wanted him to, though. This is where people get mad. Because these snake dudes, they're no joke. And they hurt. Have a fireball. Alright. Sen's Fortress, bag of tricks. Oh, don't get caught by the ball. Ah, I got caught by the ball, just barely. Damn it. Alright, once again, don't get caught by the ball. There we go. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Ah, balls. I wasn't fast enough. All you want to do is this. If you want to get Logan, push it that way through that middle one. And then we're going to push it again. It's going to go that way towards where Sigurd was. And then now we got it going towards the back. So now it's going to just shoot out that way. But what we do want it to do is actually go this way first and give it about 4 or so balls. Because there's going to be a spot that's going to break and we're going to use the balls to cross it and then go through the wall. But it's like a tunnel or whatever. And I think there's something good down there. I forget what. But I know there is something good down there. I usually forget about it. Because I forgot you have to do this. That should be enough. If you don't care about any of the items or getting Logan or any of that, just go through there. This corridor over here. And continue on your journey. So what we're going to do, we actually do care. Whether I actually can come and get Logan out is the question. I forget how to open these though, because I always mess this up. Because there is an item, not on this one, but on one of the other ones. That elevator will lead you down, but you got to be very careful. Aw, he didn't die? How did you not die? That made no sense. But anyway, for your sorcery characters and stuff like that, those that are actually doing intellect builds, here's Big Hat Logan.
You seem quite lucid. A rare thing in these times. I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free. I'm old and empty-handed, but I could repay you with knowledge and sorcery. This place is melting my mind. The inactivity is repressive.
So we don't have the key. if you have the whatchamacallit, the master key, you can just open that, and you can open this. We don't have either key, and I forget, it's more towards the top, I think, of where the key's at. But we'll be able to get a shortcut back down towards here later on, so no biggie. But I'll show you guys once I find the key where it's at. I forget exactly where it is, to be quite honest. But I know it's further up. Now, one thing to be careful of is they actually do, you hear it? It's changing, so it's gonna come back down this way. Alright, run, 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 run. Get hit by the ball again. I don't know who turns it though. I think it just turns automatically or something. Anyway, Sigurd should have already moved from that area, so you shouldn't have to go and talk to him again. Then what we're gonna do, we're gonna drop right here and chop her up. Ha 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 ha. Chop her, chop, chop. Oh. Oh, this is how you get to that spot. Duh. My gosh, how many times have I not gone through here? And then you can get the the black sorcery outfit along with that. Dang, I need to go back there on my freaking sorcerer and grab that. I totally forgot. That's how you do it. Duh. I'm stupid. All right, then you can come over here. And actually, there's a spot right here. You drop down and there's some other items you can grab. I am not going to do that right now because I don't want to. We'll come back to it eventually. What I'm going to wait for to do that is to have the shortcut, even though it doesn't, not a big deal to not have it. Ah, crap. It didn't do it. Okay, we'll have to do that then. All right, so this is a mimic. And this is the dangerous elevator I was telling you about. So let's do that. And then that should do more damage. What'd that give us? Lightning spear. The lightning spear is okay, but it's not that great. All right, we want to get that broken. Damn. Oh, I remember now. Wait, no, I don't. Why didn't it work? Because we did it before we got invaded. Didn't we? I don't remember. Memory. Phew. I don't remember that at all now. Damn. Ba 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 da. Trying to count all the balls. I lost track. I think that's 4. We kind of want 5 or 6, maybe. But you saw that shaft, the shaft tunnel thing going into the ground, right? So each of these are going to drop down and stack them up. And then there's going to be one that's going to bust through the wall there. That's what we're waiting on. All right. We'll do one more, and then that should be enough. All right. That should be enough. Now we're going to go back down. And hopefully, is the wall broken? Yes, there it is. See, each of them got stacked up in this and opened for this. The covetous gold serpent ring. That's what it was. And then down here, is this where the key is? No, that is a pit of death. Do not go down that. Do not do it. It is a pit of death. It is not worth it. Not worth your life. Alright, so that does that. I heard things move, so I'm really hoping it didn't come down this way. Come on, please don't. Still go outside, right? Yeah, okay, good. Alright, we can move on. Ah! Forgot about those. Don't do that. Can move on, move on, move on. No. Just run straight across, and then be careful, because there's this douchebag. There's another one behind us. So I think there is something you can do there. Alright, we're gonna grab this person. Haha, it did not work. Kill them by whatever means necessary, or by any means necessary. There is one over here. So if you don't get that one on top of the stairs, he comes over here and sandwiches you between this one. And that's not something you want. Come on. This is why I say I need a little bit more endurance. Yay, more large Titanite shards. So we could get this to a +10 weapon. Ooh, baby. So once we get the shortcut made, we may go back to Andre to get that +10. Because we don't really want to go to Enorlando without a +10 weapon. It's not going to be a fun time. Let's see if I can do this without dying. Please don't die. Ah ha ha ha. I did it. Alright, so this part. Alright, there's that. Oops. Forgot about that. Don't do that. Was there an item? I thought there was an item over here. Sad. What about in these? I don't think so. Nope. Okay. I forget. Nope, not that way. Okay. So now we're at the part that I wanted to get to. Got like 10 minutes before the 2-hour mark, but that's okay. We're actually doing really well. Okay, so here's the trick. Come up the stairs, come over here, ignore that for right now, and drop down. Welcome, welcome. Here's the bonfire. Now, if you're cool with just having 5 Estus, you don't need to kindle this one. And honestly, it's not even really worth it. But we are going to get our shortcut unlocked here in just a moment. So come out here, and then we're just going to roll down this way. Are there any items? No. So you got our lovely, lovely knights. If you guys missed them before, they're back. I'm hurting everyone's eyes with the camera right now. That is a sniper crossbow that's up top there. We will grab that here in a moment. Just remember, if you can parry these guys, just parry them. I'm just in a choppy mood, so I'm just going to chop them up. This is not a mimic, no worries. Flame stone plate ring, so to protect you from any flame damage. Alright, at the tip top of this place is the boss, Tassen's Fortress. Do not go there just yet. There are a couple things you want to do before you do that. mainly get Logan's key, which is over here, I believe. And you see those blast impacts? Don't be there when they throw those things. More large Titanite. So we are definitely going to go back to Andre before we carry on, because we're going to get at least a plus 11 weapon. There's this douche. If you missed him. Oh my god. He is nothing to us now. Wow. That was great. We are going to come down here first. And we're going to go over here. And there's Rickard. Hi, buddy. You are a jerk. That was not nice. You are not faster than him shooting that bow. A couple of those to the face ought to do it. He went back into it. Anyway, that's how you get Rickard's rapier. So you come over and grab that. For those of y'all doing any of y'all, if you're actually using this as a walkthrough, just FYI, I appreciate you so much. Because it's not like it's well put together. We're just live streaming and going with it. But that's how you get one of the weapons towards the getting all the unique weapons and stuff achievement. I forget what it's called. But yeah. So there's that. That's all that's there. Don't need to worry about this place anymore. Now we're going to run all the way back up the ladder. Doot, 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 doot. And we need to get our shortcut because we need to go back to Andre and upgrade some weapons. But before we do that, we are going to come to the top here and we're going to drop down. Ignore that douche. You're wanting to kind of drop, not there. It's over there on the grates. So we're going to come over here. There is a guy, Al, over there. Ignore that and don't get caught in that bullshit. Just FYI. I actually forgot that he could throw it right there. There is a dude over here. This one we are going to parry because we're in a confined area. And the axe does not like confined areas. We can do the overhand hit, and that usually works. I think it's pointless over here, right? Yeah. Nope. Not an illusionary wall, fellers. You saw it here first. Let's go back. Hop, 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 hop. This is the shortcut. And it's locked. Damn it. What's the key? I forgot where it's at. I think it's in the tower building across the way. So, the giant that's up here, that's who we want to get. We want to get this as well. So, is that not a grate there? I thought there was a grate. Like, there is a grate there, but I mean, I thought there was an item on top. I guess I was wrong. No, you're not going to shoot me. We're not doing that. Okay, so there's the boss for the iron golem at the top here. But if you go fight him right now while that giant up there is throwing things, you're going to have a bad time. So don't do it. Instead, first, we're going to come over here. I think this is where the key is at. Oh, is this not where the key is? Monkeys! I thought it was over here. Oh, there is a guy that we can summon, and we will summon for the boss fight. But I gotta get this key first. I don't remember where it is. Unless it's in the tower with the guy that we're gonna summon. Not that tower, but the one that I was talking about before I got blown up there for a second. Alright, so we gotta kill this dude. Yeah. Whoop. It's really not that bad. More annoying than anything. Don't get caught up in that, though. And we killed him. Titanite chunk. I like to beat him over here most of the time. Just blow those up. I did it. I think that's where Logan's key is, though. There's the giant. There's your boss. Isn't he so pretty? That's the iron golem, though. Let's see. We are not going that way. So now's that guy over there. He's not anything to worry about. He doesn't throw the explodies. It was this other guy that we just got that throws the explodies. All right, I'm just gonna do this. And now, right over here. What he does is send up the supplies to that guy up there. Now there is the sniper that's there, sniper crossbow. But we aren't gonna get that unless I fall. If I fall, we'll go get it. If not, then I'm not gonna worry about it. And well, now we're gonna get it. Sniper crossbow. Funny enough, that's how I remember finding it the first time. I was like, oh, crap. Oh, I didn't die. Oh, look, a sniper crossbow. Nice. All right, we got 2 S's left, which should be enough to do this last little bit here. See, Sen's Fortress really isn't that bad. We almost got it done within, what, 40 minutes or so? And that's getting all the items for the most part. All right, I feel like that is what caused me to fall, so. Other than my poor platforming skills in Dark Souls games. But yeah, that gives us the faster rolls, so. This guy right here is who we're going to summon to help fight the boss.
What? Who are you? Another undead, eh? I took on Sen's Fortress alone, but I'm no different from those vile creatures. I was driven by conceit. You think you're different? That you can handle it? Yes, I remember that feeling. For I was the same. So, let me help you out with your soul searching.
So you can buy some bombs and green blossoms from him. You can buy large titanite shards and green titanite shards from him. And you can also buy the great sword, a great axe, a balder shield, tower shield, standard arrows, nothing crazy. But you can also get Sigurd's armor from him. So if you want to dress around like the Onion Knight, come and grab that set from him and use it. You want to dress like him, the steel helmet and all that, which is one of my other favorite armor sets. You can grab that too from him. And if you want to walk around like a Balder Knight and you didn't get any of that to drop while farming Balder's weapon or farming the Balder Knights for the Balder sword, you can grab that from him too. He also sells the stone plate ring, which actually is a very good buy along with the thunder one. I'm not doing that right now because I need my souls for levels. So
What to say? I'm finished. End of story.
And that's about it.
Nothing at all. Fine then. Rush in like a naked babe and be skinned alive.
And he insults you for not buying anything. But we are going to now go all the way down. This is where Logan's key is. I believe it is, at least. If it's not, then crap. I forgot exactly where it's at. Ow. That was not nice. Not nice indeed. Chop, chop, chop. Cage key. Which should be the key for Logan. It also is our key for our shortcut, which we are about to go get right now. So once again, we do not need to buy anything from him unless you want any of that stuff. And if you hadn't gotten a great sword already, because I believe you should have already picked one up, that's where you get a great sword. All right, let's see if I can do this without dying. Nope. Damn, almost really wrecked it right there. I don't really want to go to the bonfire, so we're just gonna run it for now. Everybody's dead. The thing is, we gotta fight the giant again. He doesn't stay dead. That kind of sucks. I wish he would stay dead, but as soon as you sit on the bonfire and stuff, he comes back. All right, we are definitely going to get to Anor Londo before stream is over. I'm going to go a little bit longer here just to get this part. And free Big Hat Logan. So here is our shorty cutty. It's going to bring us all the way down, yeah? Hello! Goodbye. I'm gonna go get Big Hat Logan after I go and talk to Andre. Come on. Oh, they didn't get it all by that. That sucks. That's okay. Once we get to the bonfire, it's not gonna matter. Or you don't go to the bonfire. No, they're gonna back off. Okay, cool. Okay, here's another trick, because we did rest at that other bonfire, right? Don't rest at the bonfire, because then we can just homeward bone and get back up there, and then we can still go on the shortcut and do all that, so it's not a big deal. But let's see if we can do this without actually having to go to the bonfire. Repair equipment. No, reinforce. No, not armor. Reinforce weapon. All right, now we got a +10 axe, which is exactly what I want. And now that I did that, oh, I really want to go buy pyromancies from the lady before we go to Anor Londo. Oh, but we don't have a lot of time to do that, but I really want them to fight the ding dongs. I'll tell you what. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back and fight the Iron Golem. That's the end all of the episode. Then what I'm gonna do after stream ends, I'm not going to touch the thing that takes us to Anor Londo. I'll save that for us for next week. What I am going to do is go farm a bit and stuff like that. If not today, I'll definitely be doing that this weekend. But let's go ahead back. Let's see if I can do this without dying. We'll see. I got a couple fireballs. Howdy ho! Oh, you know what? Damn, I forgot I don't have a shield on right now. Hiya! Hiya! Oh, you dirty, dirty rat. All right, screw it. No, we're gonna bonfire it. Or, screw it, we could just do this again. Honestly, I don't even need to worry about Big Hat Logan. Let's just go ahead and do, we're going to go ahead and fight him. Fight the guy. I'm going to get my summons, though, because I like summoning that guy. He's fun for the fight. And he kind of takes the heat off of us. Even though it, we don't need to, I don't think we need to kindle. We should be fine. All right. So, let me get my shield back on. We could do the Dragon Crest one. Not like it really matters. We don't deal with a lot of fire damage here, so except for, you know, them throwing the bombs at us. But if you're fast, you're not worrying about that anyway, so. All right, let's go do this. We'll go fight the giant up top again. Don't worry about Ding Dong there. You don't have, he's not going to follow us. He shouldn't, at least. All right. I'll go and get Big Hat Logan after this. Y'all saw where he was, so you just go back there. No biggie. It's not like I'm buying anything from him. My intellect's not even that high for this character. Plus, we're not doing sorceries. Denied. Denied. Oh yeah, let me go up here first. Because the giant is still alive. Wait, what? That's a load of baloney, dude. He totally respawned last time I did that. I swear he did. Unless it was a playthrough and I just forgot to go and kill him first before going into the boss area. So the Iron Tarkus man. Oh, that's not the guy we summoned. Never mind. Iron Tarkus is different. This is actually what my character looks like. My main paladin dude. Except instead of the regular greatsword that he's using, like the Guts greatsword, he's using a Zweihander. I love the Zweihander. But I love that armor set he has on. I use it every time. Alright, Iron Tarkus. Ready? Okay. So the Iron Golem, he's really not that bad. And this guy here likes to stagger him a lot. And this is why I like the Chaos Fireball. Oh, it was such a hard boss battle. Oh my gosh. Oh no. So anyway, this thing, you touch it and it takes you to Enerlando. And that's where we are going to be going next in our journey here. Once we get done with Enerlando, then we are going to jump straight into the DLC. We're going to do all of the DLC, which means fighting the Guardian. What was it? Guardian, Artorias, and then Manus. There's only 3 bosses in the DLC, so we go and fight them. And then, oh, no, never mind. Sorry, there's 4 bosses. Manus, and then we fight Khamit. Khamit will be the last one, the dragon. Then we'll make our happy butts return to here. And we will do, probably 4 Kings, because we'll go to Enerlando, do the 4 Kings, and that should open up the rest of the way, I think, if I remember right. Because once we get the Lord Vessel, I think that's when he allows us to go everywhere else. So we could go to the Dukes, we could go back down to Quelaag and all that stuff and do the Demon Runes and Chaos Firebed. That's actually probably where we'll go first, because that one I hate it, and just I'd rather get it knocked out of the way. And then yeah, so as of right now we got 64,000 souls. I'm going to end up going and leveling up with those, so I'm not even going to worry about it. But I want to bid you all adieu. We will continue this playthrough again next week on next Wednesday. Tomorrow we'll be back with Dark Souls 3, continuing our playthrough on there, and then I hope to see you guys there. So anyway, toodaloo, you guys. Have a good one.